Hello viewers of this video and welcome back to the Redstone Innovation channel. Today I've got something a little bit different for you guys. It's not a door. And I know we've been churning out doors recently, or doors in general. Might as well be called the Door Factory. That might be an interesting channel name, but we're the Redstone Innovation channel. So today I've got this cool little bud switch, block update detector, redstone torch on the wall, door opener lever thingamabob, and here's how it works. Something like that. And I haven't seen something quite like this where you place the torch on the wall, it spits it off, and then it resets the wall like that. I thought it was kind of cool. And then we just hooked it up to a 2x1, one of the 2x1 hidden piston doors that we made a video about a while ago. So check that out. I'll put that probably in an annotation on the screen or something. But here it is. Place the torch on the wall, simply walk through, and here's all the wiring. So it's very compact. That's what I like about it. There's nothing underground, not even under there, not under here. But yeah, this is all of it. You got your bud switch right here. You got some timer circuits to keep the door on longer, to keep it open longer. And that's basically the entire setup behind this cool little thing here. And let's go through it in stages. You start with the bud switch. A bud that when you place a torch on the block that the piston is pushing, it will retract, and then when you place it again, it will power again. So that's how you get your torch falling off action. Then as for the reset, you simply place a piston here for an additional block update. So it would do the same thing that something like this would, doing a simple block update on that. And then you eventually get your effect like that. So it's pretty fast. And it's also completely seamless in a wall. And I think that this is the best alternative to hidden levers. I don't really like the arrow ones because I don't like the arrow detectors. I don't really like the particle detectors. I think that this is probably the best option. It's also really compact. So that's another plus. And then the door that we used, here it is right here. What you see is what it is. This is everything. Nothing under here to power the pistons, but this is all of it. So yeah, that's what I use. Let's go into the tutorial. So you're gonna start off with where you want your wall to be, and let's just so here's your wall on this side, or on the inside part of the wall. Place a block, piston there, and then this piston will be pushing and pulling this block. So when this block is here, it's going to be conducting this torch through this block into a repeater here, and you can actually cut that block out. Then in front of this repeater, redstone leading up like that, then lead it over, and then do that. So that's your bud switch portion. So let's just test it out. Retract, extend. Now to reset this when it's pushed in, you're simply going to do this. So this repeater is going to be powering this redstone, and then that's just going to be powering a regular piston right there. And that's how that works. So you feel free to add this to one of your bases or something. I personally, it's one of my favorite ways of opening a door. Now the timer thing here to extend the signal so you can actually walk through the door is simply this. So if you haven't seen this before, signal first travels through here, and then at a delay this will continue to power the line like so, and that's how you extend the signal here. So you got that going, and we actually managed to squeeze in a T flip-flop in a fairly small size. that can also help you extend the signal to give you a different output. So like that. So on, off. So that's a pretty long delay. And we do that with a T flip-flop right here. So it gets the monostable, and then at a later time it gets this longer pulse here. I'll show you how to build that in a moment. Then the other way to do it is simply, it's another timer circuit, but it's a little bit different. This design is by Saludlance. So you press this button, it conducts this torch through, but then it also goes through here, powering this piston, which uncovers this torch, meaning this redstone will depower, but it will only, all the redstone will only depower after these repeaters have turned off. So this can be used for extremely compact long signals, and it actually has proven to be really useful in 5x5 door. Wink, 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 wink. Okay, so to add the T flip-flop onto this right here, what you're gonna do is you can use this redstone and this redstone as an output, or any of the redstone on here. Actually, you can actually pull a signal from here. We will do that later. But this redstone here is going to be inverting a torch here. This redstone is up here, powering a repeater on 3. Block on top of that torch, torch there, and then sticky piston there. Give it a block, and then that's your T flip-flop. That, so then you can pull out your output there, or out there, or whatever. So I like this solution. And then to get this to reset after a while, so okay, so you got your T flip-flop. Now you want it to turn off after a certain amount of time. What you can do is you can turn off this torch here. That's going to turn on this torch and pick up this block, and you can do that with one of these timer circuits. Or you can do that simply by leading a signal like this. So you're going to take a signal from this repeater here, and then just add a big delay. You can just lead it into this torch here. So you'll see what happens on this side. Something like that. And that will give you a long pulse. You can lead it into an RS NOR latch with the same idea. It's really flexible. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Hopefully we'll finish that 5x5 soon, and also hopefully get some more people on board. I did say the 5x5 at 555, that might not become a reality, unfortunately. Oh well. But we'll definitely have one out, and it will probably be after 500 subscribers. So, anyways, yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed this cool little lever thing. Hope you learned something new. This is the Redstone Innovation channel. We thank you for watching, and make sure to show your support for more content in the future. This is C. Smyers signing out.